Oh, we're just starting then.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, you should know that the story you're about to hear has quite a number of, well, don't say I didn't...
Into the mind! That's a fish. That's a big-eyed fish. Hello everyone, I'm Rahalimus. Welcome to the next big thing. What the frell? So many fish. Big. Live, my creation. Live. See the next big thing?
The pizza has arrived.
Pizza. Wow, they're really tearing through that pizza.
He's alive.
He lives.
No, needs tomato sauce.
Wait a minute. The story doesn't start that way. Ah, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Ayo, let's begin at the beginning.
Appropriate. Pandora. The next big thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the annual Horror Film Awards ceremony, in which the most outstanding monsters of the silver screen compete for the Golden Death Chickens.
What?
Please go into the theater now and take your seats and enjoy.
Death chicken.
Hear me?
Of course I heard you.
Good for you.
I'm not deaf.
Right, just dumb.
You jerk.
Lunatic.
Dan Murray. The boss has assigned this story to the two of us. If you don't come into the theater with me and do your part,
So, you don't think you can do it alone?
I think I'm more than capable.
You don't say.
Dan Murray, I'm going to go into that theater and write a Pulitzer Prize story by myself. You hear me?
You're gonna leave me out here in the cold in the dead of autumn?
I hope you freeze.
How can I keep myself warm?
Ayo, Dan. It was fabulous. I did so many interviews that we're going to have to ask the boss for more space. Fitz Randolph, Professor Fly, Chrome Hot, Eva Morte, the poet, the Grim Reaper, and the short guy from Monster Without a Cause.
Fascinating.
Yeah, you know, the one from, hey, what's that?
It's antifreeze.
Dan Murray, have you been out here drinking while I was in there doing your job? That's it. The byline is going to be mine and mine alone. They can fire you for all I care. What's more, if they ask me for a shovel to help dig your grave, I'll be more than happy to help. And if...
Hey, what's he up to?
Big Albert. In Fitz Randall's office. That's odd.
You were saying?
We have to go in there.
My thoughts exactly.
Finally, real investigative journalism. Come on, move it.
Sweetheart, my thing is sports writing. If he hits you with a baseball bat, call me.
And that's how it all started for Liz Allaire. She decided she was going into that office with or without Dan's help.
Ooh, here we go. Trunk.
I wonder what Dan's got in there. Once got my head caught under the hood of my father's car. Anne-Marie, my smart sister, was being Tarzan. Queenie, my pretty sister, was Jane. I was Cheetah, and the car was the crocodile.
That was deliberate.
When the hood is down, you can't see the teeth. Once got my head, and I wonder... Jerk.
And I move? Or is it pure point and click? It looks to be pure point and click.
Tabby the Third, Fitzrandolph's pet, is inside. Tabby the... It's enormous, but it was completely full for the ceremony.
There's a bit of a delay in the icons that I don't like.
He has a saw for a hand. How uncomfortable. This connects to Fitzrandolph's office where Big Albert went in.
Punchy robots.
Hiyo, miss. I thought you were going.
Mr. Fitzrandolph.
Now, come and sit beside me, Miss Allaire. I never
Fishman.
realized you were such a party girl.
Me? No. I'm still here because it's so pleasant here, don't you think?
You don't need an excuse, miss. My friend Murray's intern is always welcome.
Oh.
Actually, I was referring to your unusual style of dancing.
Oh, I see.
Have I offended you?
Yes. No. Maybe. It's just that... I'm nobody's intern.
Oh, pardon me. It's just that you're so young, and Murray is so you know what I mean, so Murray.
Why does everyone like him?
Dan is a sports writer. How do you know him?
I'll only say one thing. The Los Angeles Freaks. I'm the owner.
How nice.
The baseball team, miss. I bought it years ago, and Murray comes to all the games.
Why does everyone like Dan?
I don't want to seem arrogant, but Murray is like me. We're both self-made men, and we both have kept our common touch.
Dan's not worth talking about so much. How is it that you're sitting here by yourself?
I love parties, but when you get to be my age... Since I'm the host, I can't go to bed. But at least here it's quiet.
In our interview earlier, I forgot to ask you...
Super Productions?
Do you get along with the stars of your super productions?
Well, I try to be a good employer, but it's not always easy. Fame goes to their heads. They do strange things.
Horror movies have allowed monsters to gain acceptance in society. Are you proud of that?
Not completely accepted, miss. It's true that we aren't persecuted anymore and that we finally have the same rights as everybody else, but unfortunately, there are still many minds to change.
Oh boy.
So many people judge other people by their appearance.
Big Albert has...
Yes?
Yes, what?
Big Albert, what about him?
Is he feeling all right?
Miss, if this keeps up, I will end up understanding why they call you Loony Liz.
Donations, foundations, charity events. Do you have any time left for yourself?
I'm just doing my part for the less fortunate, miss. Without the little people below,
The cream of society would sink to the bottom.
How did you know I was going to say that?
I didn't.
Disconcerting.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
How's business going? Support your answer.
MKO is still the largest movie studio in the country and the world. We have made horror movies fashionable. And as long as that continues, nothing can touch us.
Thank you for your time. What about my style of dancing?
Well, you're not accustomed to dancing in public.
Vegetable soup.
Now, where were we? I'm gonna take a walk.
Just one thing, miss. As you're probably already aware, I know some of the best doctors in the country, including psychiatrists.
I have a cousin who's a veterinarian.
I've observed that you sometimes say disconcerting things.
Yes, I've done a lot of reading.
Yes, of course. It's, take the vegetable soup, for example.
I didn't end up saying
Haven't
that.
you had dinner?
Yes. No, I won't keep you any longer.
Cons, I can't go into the hall that leads to Fitzrandolph's office while he's right there next to it. Pros, he gets along with Dan. This is the idea.
Bad idea.
Good.
Bad.
Jerk.
Lunatic.
Dan Murray, are you telling me that you do not intend to go into the mansion or to get Fitzrandolph away from the hall?
In a nutshell.
Well, okay then.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
But Liz Allaire was not a woman to give up easily, and she decided to convince Dan to get Fitzrandolph away from the hall.
I'll get him to take Fitzrandolph away from the hall, by golly. Once got my head... When the hood... I wonder...
Wait, what? No, it's just him again. Oh, that takes me to the car.
It's one of Dr. Zelsius's revolutionary robots. He's seen better days. He's...
Pumpkin.
Nice glasses.
Okay, oh, pictures.
That's where the ball is, but it's dying down now. When I left, only Death, Octopus Herring, the Chupacabras, and some others were left.
Corridor, that's new.
Miss Allaire, could you confirm that the reading room is being remodeled? Confirmed. Thank you. You're welcome. My pleasure. Nice painting. Nice painting. Large cans of white paint and little ones with blue pigment. Did the workers leave this behind? Books. Wonderful childhood companions.
Ooh, hello. Press pass, tape recorder. I have any other buttons that do anything? Ooh, hello. Help, hotspots. Ooh. There you go. Looked at those already.
My father once caught me sliding down the banister at home, rear end first. My backside stung for hours.
Ha ha! Child abuse. Hilarious. Not really. Why would you do that? He's just having a little fun. Control panel. Ooh, what's this? Subtitles? Delete game? No, don't want that. Credits. Very nice. Statistics. Volume. Statistics. No, not what I'm looking for. Oh, this corridor. Nosferatu.
Hello, Edgar. What are you doing at the window?
Heyo, weren't you going?
Oh, sometimes I'm going and sometimes I'm coming. What are you doing at the window?
Shall I take your jacket again?
I'm gonna be coming and going. What are you doing at the window?
Rehearsing.
Ah, you've been cast in a movie?
No, just rehearsing for the sake of rehearsing. With my looks, nobody can believe I'd be competent as a monster in front of the camera.
Total 1-4.
I like books. Who does the one on the table belong to?
To me, for autographs. I've gotten them from all all the celebrities at the party. Except for Hammer Boy Brown.
Out of work actor. Coat check attendant. Obvious synergies. They don't let you play monsters?
No, with my looks, I don't scare anyone. At the auditions, I don't even get to act. They send me packing as soon as they lay eyes on me.
You don't need to see the monster to be scared as shit of it. Look at the alien, or Jaws.
How long have you been working for Fitz Randolph?
About a month. He pays well, and he's nice.
What type of work are you doing right now?
A little of everything. Maintenance, basically. I do whatever needs doing.
And Fitz Randolph can't give you a recommendation?
No, that would compromise his integrity. He gives his producers and directors complete artistic freedom and never interferes in things like casting.
Was your appearance this original when you were a boy?
Yes, from day one. I was born in a beautiful and absolutely ordinary place. With your typical farm animals.
Two-headed chicken.
Why did I turn out peculiar? Your guess is as good as mine. Whims of Mother Nature.
Couldn't have been a nuclear power plant.
20, 12, 1, 4.
I don't understand. Why did you say that?
To help myself relax. It works every time. Go on, rehearse. I'll watch you.
I'm on it.
So now he's into rehearsing. Poor thing. I'm annoyed that Edgar hasn't asked me for my autograph. Better not ask. He might have Dan's. It's Blue Harrelson, the star of Vulcan Flash in the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, who disappeared without a... Wait a minute. Edgar! You are Vulcan Flash.
I wish.
Seriously, you could pass for him. Now you have a job.
Blue, strange eyes, dressed like this. Impossible. I'm very grateful to you, but no.
Maybe it was out of generosity or stubbornness, or just because she happened to feel like it. But Liz decided that very night she would convince Edgar of his future as Vulcan Flash. For that, her original mind came up with a mental image that she decided to call the complete alien kit, which she would equip with everything required for this altruistic goal.
Well, let me see. I already know where I can get one thing.
Nice glasses.
Take the glasses!
These glasses.
That's better.
They're Professor Flies, and they have a very alien look to them. Yes, 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 yes! The effect is positively alien.
Wow. Get the blue pigments from the reading room. Oh, come on.
I hope they're not going for an overly intense blue. Looks like they want to paint the room blue. Large can.
Alright, let's try it again. Oh, come on. Ooh.
The cans of pigment weigh less.
I have to press the right mouse button to switch.
I'm not going to take the painting that's sitting there. I don't need more pigment or any paint. If there was anything in the pockets, someone got here before me and took it.
Like any good point-and-click adventure game, take everything.
If I sit here and start to read a... On second thought, the color blue is a fundamental characteristic of the Great Vulcan Flash. Agreed. He's not exactly the guy in the poster, but close enough. If I'm not mistaken, my complete alien kit is ready for action. Can you confirm that for me, Miss Allaire? Confirmed. The alien kit is complete. Finally, the moment has arrived for opening the refrigerator.
What?
There's my Edgar.
You talking to me?
I am going to put an end to your sad life.
Please phrase it differently.
No, I don't understand.
Oh, Edgar, don't you see the Vulcan Flash poster?
I am identical to him, the new Vulcan Flash. Next audition, I'm going straight to the top.
Thank you for convincing me, Liz, Edgar continued. I'll make it in the movies as an alien.
Yes. This is all very well and good. But ask me about what's-his-name Brown's jacket.
Oh no, the jacket. Where is it?
Put away. I was afraid you'd drip on it when you drank the pigment.
He drank the pigment?
And this is where you tell me I get to keep it.
You're right.
I suppose that's the least I can do for you, Liz.
The least I can do for you, Liz.
How did you know what I was going to say? I had no idea. And now I'm telling you to go back to rehearsing, okay?
What is this?
He's in such a hurry. And I haven't even told him. Could there be anything in the pockets? Ah, look, how convenient.
Tickets?
Boxing. There must be someone who likes it.
Wait, I saw that Italian stallion moniker. Let's see if old Dan Murray likes boxing. He is a sports guy. Oh, what happened? Oh no. Work, baby, work. It crashed. Alright, just a second. Alright, back where we left off. Fortunately, it didn't take that long.
That's where the ball is. After the way they all laughed.
Oh. I skipped too fast. They laughed at her dancing. You gotta be careful not to click off the screen.
Dan, have you seen me eat paper?
Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Watch. I have here 2 pieces that say Rico, the Italian Stallion Sandretti versus Manny, Hammerboy Brown.
Give them to me.
Fitz Randolph, away from the hall. Now.
Hey, Willie.
Murray, my friend, you doing good?
Better than you.
When are we gonna get together, throw a few punches?
I'd like to throw back a drink. I see you're empty.
What a guy.
And that was how Liz convinced Dan to get Fitz Randolph away from the hall.
Easy peasy. Wait, no, go back. We're grabbing that flask.
It's half full.
Anything in the trunk?
How strange. Being Dan's, I expected to find a trunk full of old, dirty, worthless junk. But apart from this empty oil can and a baseball bat, there's nothing. Not even the unknown.
The trunk containing the unknown. How mysterious. She is a strange one. I like her.
Now I can. Is he asleep? Good.
A picture of a chupacabra?
Closed. Life is like a crocodile. Wait a minute. Aren't the offices of Fitz Randolph and his secretary connected? Even if they are.
The painting. Do it.
Sparky, the Vulcanian sheep. Vulcan
Oh.
Flash's faithful pet. This stays here. I have too many already. My sister, Queenie, the pretty one, is an artist and she gave me all of them. They're in the attic. No, too heavy.
Yes, look at it. There we go.
It's a still photograph from the sinister caped light bulb. A huge hit for MKO. He's out like a light.
Hello? Knock knock.
Hey yo, short stuff.
Heyo, nice night. Considering that at this time of
You open office doors, right?
Affirmative. Considering that at this time of year, it usually cools.
What's your name, sweetheart?
Jimmy Love. It usually cools down, but autumn, as you know, comes late and all.
Look, Jimmy, I'm not going to ask you to open Fitz Randolph's office.
Only authorized subject, William A. Fitz Randolph. Late and all at once.
But his secretary's yes. Okay, sweetheart?
Yep.
Only authorized subject, Beverly Torrance. Hair blonde, eyes blue, bust 50,
What?
24, hips 36, negative identification.
Access denied.
Access denied? Liz said
That's
so.
not a cool
Just
ID
see about
system.
that.
Aren't you the charmer?
Integrated elevator conversation chip. We'll have to start dressing more warmly.
Informational topic unit. Doors. Who is Beverly Torrance?
Beverly Torrance, Secretary, Authorization, Door 2. Although at this time of year, you know how it is. If you dress warmly, sunshine, and if not, you freeze to death.
Open the third door.
Access denied.
But I was in here just last month when I interviewed your boss.
It was a lovely morning, but it drizzled in the afternoon. The weather is crazy.
Informational topic unit closed. Are you sleepy?
Power conservation mode. Low on oil. Isn't the autumn sun splendid?
It is to be believed because it is absurd. Tertullian.
Disconcerting. I don't understand.
That is the path. I don't understand, but I believe.
I don't understand, but I don't understand.
Hey, time for bed, sweetheart.
Ooh, I can bring those up just by bringing it up there. Excellent. Ooh, look at that too. Ending all the way at the end.
Spencer McDundy. He's actually Australian, but for some reason he's good at playing Scottish ghosts. I don't think they'll be of any use to me, even though Ovid said, there is nothing as useful as the arts that have no use at all.
I've gotta inflate my bust and hips. Wonderful. I'm gonna do that.
Empty. Typical of Dan. Great idea. Pumpkin punch in a can of motor oil. Anyone care for some?
Jimmy Love.
I'd like to go into Mr. Fitzrandolph's office. Do I need to show you my press pass, sweetheart?
It won't do any good. Liz Allaire is not on the list of authorized subjects.
Ah. Pumpkin punch, Jimmy?
I'd like to, but Mr. Fitzrandolph will fire me if he sees me drinking. He only lets us drink oil so that we don't rust.
He's in the ballroom. He won't see you.
No, I don't dare. He could show up at any moment, like a summer thunderstorm.
Don't worry, I'll figure out something else. But you'll have your punch. I bet you can't guess what's inside this oil can.
Affirmative. Suddenly, everything is like cloudy. The weather is just crazy.
Jimmy Pumpkin Punch Love.
Hey, yo, Jim.
Nice night.
Open this.
Unauthorized subject, Beverly Torrance. Hair blonde, eyes blue. Bust 50. Waist 24, hips 36. Positive identification.
Ha!
Allowed.
He's kind of like Claptrap, isn't he? Come on, you can do it. Okay, I guess that works.
That was how, with the help of the pumpkin punch, Liz got Jimmy Love to open the door to the secretary's office.
Thanks, sweetheart. Fitzrandolph Mansion, Halloween night. My exclusive interview with Big Albert. Hey, you, Albert. Liz Allaire of the Quill. 4 questions. 20. Can you tell me your motive for sneaking into the magnate Fitzrandolph's office? 12. What's that in your hand? 1. Are the rumors that say you're a kleptomaniac true, or did I just invent that to get under your skin a bit? 4. Are you listening?
Now, give this to the immaterial man. Hurry.
Poor Liz. For once, fortune seemed within reach. Elude her. On the other hand, if she had managed to get into Fitzrandolph's office, She would only have solved the mystery surrounding Big Albert after reading that note.
She's not altogether ugly. She's fat and heavy. No. Too many curves. I don't like her.
Putter set?
Nice place to curl up with a book. It's Eva Morte, the Dark Lady. She's evil, perverse, and bad as they come. I don't want it. It's like Mother, but without the designer clothing.
What?
Carrying a few extra pounds. I don't want to be her friend.
Wow, Liz.
It's strange that Fitz Randolph has such an obsolete model. After all, he bankrolls the inventions of Professor Fly, who's designed more advanced phonographs than this. What if I put on some music to dance? On second thought, after they laughed at me at the party, I'm not really in the mood.
That is sculptures. Ooh, window.
Garden, dock, and on the other side of the lake, the studios. It wouldn't do me any good. Fitz Randolph could have gotten this from one of his movies.
Take it.
Move it, but I don't see what for. I haven't listened to the radio since my internship at JUNK in Los Angeles. You get sick of it. I
Take
don't need
it.
it for anything.
Mug.
Pencils.
Can I take one?
What luck? Not even chewed on.
How deplorable. I love chewing on pencils. Alright, let's get out of here and go outside. Johnny's taking a nap. This is Parasite Eve level movement.
Hey, yo, short stuff.
I knew you'd come. Take me with you.
Where?
To the great beyond, to my final resting place, to eternal peace.
No way. Never on the first date.
Are you not my grim reaper, the angel of death, the bearer of the scythe, the stealer of souls?
Ah, now I know who you're talking about. It's a guy with hiccups who's still at the party. Quite elderly. I'm Liz. And you?
Phil, my time has not come. It never comes.
You can't deny it. You have seen Big Albert.
Why deny the obvious? Why try to avoid the unavoidable? No, I ran into the immaterial man in the hall and I gave it to him. Everything meets its end, sooner or later.
Do you know what the note said?
Why bother if we're all going
No, he's a
our
nihilist.
way?
Do you know which way Big Albert went?
Yes, he went out that I don't know. Why should I pay attention to anything if everything is superfluous?
It's a good word, superfluous.
Which way did the immaterial man go?
There's only one possible destination. Nothingness, non-existence, death.
Clearly, you don't know anything.
The only certainty in life is the tomb.
Let's talk about you. I've never seen you before. What do you do?
Pull petals off the daisy of existence. I'm dying.
That's what he reminds me of. He sounds like the Batman cartoon Mr. Freeze.
I'm dying.
And what work do you do while you're pulling the petals off the daisy of existence?
Gardening. I plant, I water, I cut fence posts with the saw. I observe how everything decays in the relentless march of time.
What's behind this door?
My tool shed, my greenhouse, my vale of tears. Do you want to go in?
Never on the first date.
Disconcerting.
Yeah, that's a running gag, alright.
Why are you here doing nothing?
I'm not. I'm dragging myself toward the inevitable bitter end.
What do you do here, apart from dragging yourself toward the inevitable bitter end?
Lots of drunkards on the loose. They step on the grass. Hollow men crushing lilies underfoot in the land of death.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get any good headlines out of you. Are you feeling sad?
Sadness is the only real name of that which you call life.
Hey, yeah, we'll talk later.
If we don't expire first.
It's being aired out. I'm wearing a skirt. Better through the hall.
No hot spots there. Let's interact with the dog.
You're awfully crabby, Tubby. If I want the notebook, I'll have to think of something.
Pencil? Nope. Nope. We'll go back inside the mansion.
So, short stuff, you guarding the stairs?
Restricted area. Only person authorized, William A. Fitzrandolph.
Don't worry, I'm not trying to go up. Fitzrandolph's private quarters are up there, right?
Restricted area.
What happens if I go up the stairs?
I punch you.
I have good manners because I went to finishing school. How about you?
Negative.
Well, it's been a pleasure. See you later.
Negative.
Gorilla?
Ayo, short stuff. I don't have anything against your brother over there, but I bet you're the nice one in the family, aren't you?
Restricted area. Only person authorized, William A. Fitzrandolph.
I see. Fill in the blanks. Her mother gave her a basket to take to her granny, but she should have been more careful because in the
Restricted area.
lived the wolf, who was an animal with a rather
Negative.
disposition, and so she went into her granny's
Restricted area.
and would have met a really
Negative.
fate if a woodcutter had not said to the wolf,
I punch you.
well, it's been a pleasure. See you later.
Negative.
Anything in the seats that I can do?
Archie McCandless gave me a rose once and said, care to dine with me? I told him, no thank you, I've already had dinner. You eat it.
What's this?
Hey, there's something on it. A crank handle.
For the phonograph?
I could pick some roses, but I'm full.
What?
Nothing in that interests me.
Alright, let's see if we can use that phonograph.
Wasn't this in the other office? It has an unusual mechanism that redecorates the adjoining office.
Interesting. Oh my rod.
Fitz Randolph is clever. One turn of the phonograph crank, and the table, part of the floor, and the wall turn, and this appears. Listen to what I'm telling you, Liz. The rose-colored bed. William A. Fitz Randolph's dirty laundry. A Liz Allaire exclusive. Forget it. The gossip rags don't interest me. An ice bucket, tongs, and a can of caviar.
Maybe that can be taken.
Expensive caviar. My sister, Anne-Marie, the smart one, uses it to make sandwiches. This is where Fitz Randolph dictates his letters to his secretary. Only the long ones.
That's what you call it, huh?
No way. Sleep here and you turn into Hannah Montana.
What? Ooh, maybe I can give the caviar to the dog. Actually, inventory, caviar, doogie dog.
And the magic word for today is caviar.
What is that?
But the real magic would be if something was written on it.
Yes, but isn't there a trick with pencils?
Warehouse, ASAP.
When she finally found out what Big Albert's note said, Liz headed to Fitz Randolph's storeroom, located behind the mansion.
To the warehouse, then. Hopefully Big Albert and Immaterial Man are still there. I'll turn on my tape recorder.
Easy now.
Immaterial?
The people who did this will be back. Help me.
Count me in. What do I do? I'm your girl.
The important part is safe and sound now. We'll simply bury the rest.
What?
Lights out.
What?
At noon the following day, Dan was awakened by a ringing telephone. It was his boss. Liz and Dan hadn't shown up at the paper that day, and he was, how can I put it, pretty angry.
I won't tolerate another screw-up. You hear me, Mr. Murray? You know, you don't understand it. If the story about last night's award ceremony doesn't make the Sunday edition, you and Miss O'Leary are going to be in hot water.
Very, very hot water, he screamed down the phone.
Reluctantly, Dan went back to Fitzrandolph's mansion. Edgar told him that Liz had been seen going into the storeroom, where she evidently was no longer. Finding out what had happened to his beloved colleague was not going to be that easy.
Beloved? My foot. Los Angeles Stadium, Friday night. Manny Brown, Rico Sandretti. That's what counts.
Well, that's just about time for this episode.